Fishing can be expensive enough with the gear, the line, the lures. With the fishing industry pushing what seems to be more products in the market that cost you more money, it doesn't cost a lot of money to catch fish. Now, don't get me wrong, I like splurging like everybody else on the coolest lure that I think can catch fish, even though I know I'm gonna lose it sooner or later. If you're a beginner or a weekend warrior, you're gonna wanna watch this video. We're gonna dive into the top 5 best ways to catch fish on a budget. Hey guys, I'm Roy from Freak Out Fishing. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can see all of our videos when they're posted here on YouTube. Stick around to the end of the video and comment on what you think is the best way to fish on a budget here in the fall season of fishing. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Number 5, rods and reels. So Walmart is one of the best places to go purchase inexpensive startup gear, if it be rod and reel combos. If it be kid rod and reel combos to adult combos, Walmart provides any kind of setup or starter kit that you can find if you don't have any other option out there or nearby. So if you're trying to get a kid fishing, this is one of the things that you might be looking for: a push button Zebco rod and reel combo already set up with line, ready to rock and roll. You're only looking at $9.88, which is perfect for a kid that's going out to fish for the very first time. You want something kind of long and easy, a push button starter kit. It's going to take some time for that kid to get used to casting with the collaboration with the thumb and wrist combo, but really good, cheap way to get started. So another thing that you could do if you're a preteen, teen, or even an early adult, you want to go further past the push button combo, would be a Shimano spinning reel and rod combo. This particular model doesn't come with any line already pre-spooled, but you're only looking at $19.88, close to $20 for a nice long-lasting Shimano reel rod combo setup. So a good idea is to find a rod and reel combo that's already pre-spooled with line. If it be 8 to 10 pound fluorocarbon or mono, and it will definitely last you at least past the season that you're fishing whenever you purchase that rod and reel combo. And of course, it always depends on the species of fish that you're going for. If you're going for panfish, or if you're bass fishing, or even catfishing for that matter, always be specific in what you're trying to look for and be conscious of the budget that you're trying to spend. Number 4, fishing line. Fall time line picks range from light mono line to heavy braid. However, depending on what gear that you pick out when you purchase your gear combo will depend on what kind of line that you'll pick out for this season of fishing. And it should last you all season long. So here at Walmart we have 6 pound Zebco Omniflex, 8 pound, 10 pound, and 12 pound. All ranging between the price of $1.74 to $1.97. Now, depending on how active of an angler you are, depends on how much you want to spend online. This Zebco Omniflex is some cheap line. However, depending on what kind of lure that you're using, may last you throughout the entire season, depending on what kind of species of fish that you're going for. Now, depending on your budget, you could go with the cheap and inexpensive Zebco Omniflex, or you could go with a little bit more of a pricey selection that may actually last a little bit longer and give you a little bit more bang for your buck. For example, you could go for some $5.84 Stren original monofilament, 8, 6, 10, 12 pound test. You go for some Berkeley 578, same kind of deal, 6, 8, 10, 12 test. Or you could go for some spider wire line. That's going to range between anywhere between $5.94 to $7.96. But it doesn't really matter what line that you really do pick if you're going with strand, Berkeley, or spider wire. In this case, at Walmart, depends on whatever reel and rod setup that you pick. Number 3, terminal tackle. So when it comes to terminal tackle, there's endless possibilities. If you're a weekend warrior and you go out there on a Saturday or Sunday, you're usually going out with a plain shank, bait holder worm hook, and a split shot sinker, and or maybe even a bobber if you're taking your kids out fishing. So here we have an Eagle Claw bait holder size 4 hook for about $1.27. You want to go a little bit bigger than that, go for a bait holder size 6, comes in a quantity of 10, same price, and that's all you really need for a weekend for sure. As far as split shots go, the Water Gremlin is always a favorite. Quantity is about 24, and you're looking at about 94 cents, which in reality is a excellent price if you're going out and just trying to catch some fish. For you dads out there who are trying to get your kids into fishing, Walmart holds all kinds of variety packs of bobbers, snap-on bobbers. Here we have an orange and yellow combo, a 12 pack of various sizes, and it's only $1.86. Great price if you're trying to get your kids out to start fishing, to get those bluegills, crappies, or maybe even bass if you're at the right spot. Number 2, live bait. Live bait can become extremely beneficial, not only in the summer, late summer, but can also be very beneficial here in the fall season. Live shad, bluegill for catfishing if you want to do some bottom catfishing with bluegills on a bobber, minnow fishing, catch some minnows in a minnow trap. If it be crickets, grasshoppers, your all-purpose earthworms, you can get them at Walmart, you can get them at the gas station if they provide them. You can go in the backyard of your house, turn over stones, turn over leaf piles, wait till it rains in the fall, and let all that moisture bring up the night crawlers. Go out there with a flashlight and catch those night crawlers. It's completely free. Also, you could do some raw chicken cut up for some catfish. We just did a video not too long ago showing right here in this card. It was some chicken cut up with some Kool-Aid. I've seen guys do hot dogs with Kool-Aid. I've seen some guys do just straight up hot dogs for some bass and some pan fishing. You can microfish with some cut up hot dogs as well with some really small hooks. But live bait is one of the most inexpensive ways to go out and catch fish. Crickets, spiders if you can catch them, all kinds of other live bait. If you can catch it out there in nature, I guarantee you're gonna catch some fish. And it doesn't cost you a whole lot of money. Perfect for budget fishing in the fall. Number 1, lures. The fishing market is littered with bass fishing lures, pan fishing lures, crappie, catfish, all this kind of stuff. But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on lures to catch fish. A perfect example would be the Yum Dinger. Always a favorite of freak out fishing. Not too crazy expensive, comes in a variety of colors, and you're looking only at $2.47. Compared to the other Senkos on the market, that is pretty cheap, guys. While you're out there at Walmart, always be looking for the bargain bin at the bottom. Even though that they're cheap at about $1.96 a pack, they are extremely effective, especially when it comes to farm ponds. This one's a blue with a bright blue sparkle. Excellent, excellent. Another great fall lure would be the jig. This is the Arky jig. and it comes in a variety of colors. But also, you don't have to go cheap. You can go a little bit above and get the Strike King Bitsy Bug 3 1/16 ounce. Great time when that water gets a little bit low in temperature. Great. It's $1.76. Not too expensive whatsoever. You can actually pick up 2 or 3 of those and be good for the entire season. Let's say you don't want to go for bass and you want to go more on the pan fishing side. There are so many other options, and we're going to only touch one that you can use that's inexpensive and is budget friendly. And right here we have the inline spinner. 96 cents, guys. Budget friendly. Boom, 96 cents. And these things work. I've caught them over and over and over again on a 96-cent inline spinner. Well, that does it on this episode of the top 5 ways to fish on a budget, the fall edition. We'll probably do this in the winter as well, maybe leading up into the spring, early summer, and then leading to the fall of 2020. So if you guys like this video, if you learn anything, if you want to see us doing anything else on a budget fishing video, make sure you drop a comment down below. Make sure that you like this video, and always be sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you can see all of our videos as they get uploaded to YouTube, which is free. Completely free subscription, costs no money whatsoever. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I hope you learned something for budget fishing. If you're on a budget, if you have a family, whatever, but you love to fish, or if you like to go take your kids fishing. Always a great time. Get the kids outdoor. Always take a kid fishing. And we'll see you guys on next video. Deuce.